Take you straight to Khayelitsha in Cape Town, and this is where police are still trying to put together their facts and evidence following the murders of 8 people in 2 separate shootings. Police believe these killings are linked and are yet to discover the motive. Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien is there and joins me now. Yazeed, good morning. Again, another morning where communities are waking up in tears, and we understand that this is an atmosphere and a climate of fear that the community has been living in for a while now.
Good morning, Iman. I'm live here in Kumu Street in Harare, Khayelitsha, and just behind me is the shack where 4 of the bodies were found yesterday. Now, the police, I've contacted them this morning, the Western Cape Police, and they say that they are still investigating and they don't have any updates yet on who killed the 8 people in this very street yesterday or what the motive was. But what I can say to you is that 4 of the bodies were found in this shack over here. And then if we go to our right, if we look to our right, there's a pile of rubble, and that is where a 5th body was found here in Kumu Street. And further up the road, 3 other bodies were found. So 8 persons were killed in this very street yesterday. I have lined up the ward councillor to come and speak to us, and I'm waiting for him here outside his office. In fact, these bodies were found right opposite the ward councillor's office. In fact, he's arriving right now. Let's catch him and hear from him what exactly happened here, because this shack is, in fact, like I said, right opposite the ward councillor's office, you know. And then, of course, I'm also planning to speak to the Community Police Forum chairperson today. We want to hear from her as well what the concerns are of the community here. Let's welcome Mr. Gubuza. He's the ward councillor. Let's hear from him as he's approaching us. I'm going to ask him, of course, what exactly happened here yesterday that 8 people were killed in this road. Good morning. You can join us over here. So now we will welcome the ward councillor. Good morning. Thank you for joining us at this short notice. Good morning. I believe you are the ward councillor here.
Yes, I'm the ward councillor of this ward, Ward 98, Khayelitsha in Harare.
So what I'm realizing here is that this shack behind us is where the 4 bodies were found, and it's right opposite your office.
No, let me correct. 4 bodies were found here, and the other one was found outside the road, and the other 3 was found in Mboki Road.
That's correct. But confirm with me, I came here this morning, is that where your office is?
Yes, this is my office. I'm operating here in this office.
Were you shocked that 5 bodies were found right opposite your office, killed?
I'm very shocked because yesterday I received a call from the detectives saying that 5 people were shot dead next to my office, and the other 3 were shot dead next to the Mboki Road here in Harare.
Is there any idea why this happened?
I cannot say that, but some of them, to those 5 people or 8 people, some of them I know them because they are the Maparas. Maybe it's a fight among themselves because sometimes they robbed some people when they are walking in the road.
For our viewers who might not know what a Mapara is, can you please tell us what is a Mapara?
Mapara is those people that are also involved in terms of crime in our society. So they are also part and parcel of the crime, doing the crime in our community.
I have to ask you respectfully as a ward councillor, what have you been doing about Maparas in your community?
We're trying to minimize the issue of crime and violence in our areas. All the time we are calling people to come to the meeting so that we can address this matter of crime and violence in our areas, because we need to condemn this barbaric tendency of crime and violence in our respective wards.
Do you feel safe sitting right over there, knowing that 8 people in fact were killed in this road yesterday? Do you feel safe as the ward councillor?
In fact, everyone now is living in a fear condition because the safety of our people is very important. But we need the police steps to be visible all the time so that we can prevent crime and violence in our respective areas.
Are you saying that the police are not coming to your area, or what's happening here?
No, they are coming, but we need a proper visibility all the time. They must be visible so that people can feel safe in our areas.
Now, just coming back to the fact that 8 people were killed here, as the ward councillor, what are you going to do now in response to the 8 killings? What are you doing in this community to ensure that people are safe, to ensure that people feel safe?
No, we need to educate our people and also call a kind of what we call a summit so that we can address the issue of crime and violence, and we'll call even the SEPs and CPF to be part and parcel of this summit so that everybody can feel that can be safe, so that everyone can know that this country is our country and not for the criminals.
Well, let's leave it at that for now. Thank you very much for your time. I will be walking about with you as well, just to understand a bit more about what's happened here. Iman, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm of course going to also just have a walk around here to understand more about the area that I'm in, Harare in Khayelitsha. And later on also I will be speaking to the Community Police Forum chairperson to hear from her as well what the concerns are on the ground here in Khayelitsha. Back to you in the studio.
Yazeed, Kamaldien, thank you very much. Live for us there in Khayelitsha, and a community under siege, needing support, needing visible policing. We'll keep an eye as well on that story as the day progresses.